So you're trying to choose a strap and you can't decide which one you want. This video is for you. What's up, Kern's here, and this video is all about how to choose the right strap. As you can see, we got a lot of straps. I suck at making decisions, and if you're watching this video about how to make a decision, you probably relate that I just get overwhelmed with the choice, and we have a lot of choice in the Moment Shop, and that's what this video is for, to help you make the selection, to show you what you need to know to buy your camera strap. So the 3 things you really need to know about buying a camera strap is how it attaches to your camera, how it's going to fit you and if you can adjust it, and the material it's made out of. We're going to be covering all this in the video, and actually I brought along one of our gear guides, Erica. She owns a bunch of straps.
How many straps do you have?
Oh my gosh, that's like how many cameras I have.
Her title is Gear Guide, so you better hope she knows what she's talking about. And spoiler alert, she does. You'll definitely hear some good input from her throughout the video, but with that, let's get into it. But if you don't want to get into it, there's a link in the description that just has some writing things. You can just click that too. But let's get into it. The first thing you want to consider when selecting a strap is how it connects to your camera. And this is actually very important because not all camera straps will connect to all cameras, and vice versa. Not all cameras will accept all camera straps. Like a square is a rectangle, rectangle is a square. That's actually has nothing to do with. So for instance, my 5D Mark IV has a connecting point right here and a connecting point right here, whereas this little film camera, it only has one connecting point right there. It doesn't have one on the other side. Yeah, it doesn't have one on the other. So something like this Monarch strap with 2 connecting points is not going to connect to this camera unless you rig it, then good work. One thing to note too is how this is fixed right here. You're not going to be able to quickly remove this. It's just there. Whereas something like the Monarch strap, it has, sick.
They come apart pretty easily, making it super easy. If you just have these on all of your cameras, you can just attach it to the same strap, so you don't have to have like a ton of different straps for different cameras too. Yeah, this one's super nice. It's one of my favorites.
And I think Peak Design does this very well, which is the strap I most often use. Same concept as the Monarch. You put the string through like so, tighten it down. Ooh. So I got it locked in on my little digital point and shoot. Oh, that's film. So I got it locked in here on my 35mm point and shoot. Let's say I want to use my Mark IV with this wrist strap. It's the same connecting point here. Sketch. But not even though the strap is really solid. I'm telling you, Peak Design, functionality, simpleness, checks out. And let's say I want to roll around with a neck strap rather than the wrist strap. Oh, it's really hard to do this with one hand. But there we go. Very good design by Peak Design. Basically, if you shoot photo and video, having that is so crucial because it's kind of annoying to shoot video with a strap sometimes, right, Caleb?
Yeah, you don't shoot with a strap for video usually, unless you're a tourist, which is fine.
And then you have certain outlier connecting systems like this rose anvil strap. So this strap connects to the bottom of your camera. It goes in that screw that you usually screw your tripod plates into, but now it's your strap. So with this system, it just hangs right by my side. It's very trustworthy, very sturdy, and it even has this cool little belt loop mechanism where you can just clip it to your side right there. The rose anvil also has this very secure connection system that's really hard to do from this angle. It's this entire rod that just goes through holding this hook in place, which is holding this screw in place, connected to the bottom of your camera. So it's a super secure connection. Your camera is not going anywhere. Some straps connect with the key ring too. It's pretty straightforward. It connects just like the single point. Just picture that. Connects to your camera just like it does your keys. And this little leather mechanism right there is used to...
From this is so that way it's not like jingling against like this little ring and wearing the ring out metal on metal all the time. So it kind of like keeps it in place and doesn't have too much like rotation on it.
When you espy. You also have these ribbon connectors as well. All ribbon connectors are just a pain to get on, but the beauty of that is they're also a pain to get off, and they will never fall off. It's just very sturdy. You have so many things it's going through to protect it. And then the nice part about the IMO straps is you have that buckle mechanism. Easy release and easy, I don't know if I can aim. Easy buckle. I think that covers all the connecting types. So the next thing you want to think about when buying a camera strap is how the camera strap fits. First things first, ask yourself, what do you want? Do you want a wrist strap, a neck strap, or like the harness style strap? From there, it becomes personal preference of, do you want the camera sitting high up on you or lower down at your waist? A lot of this can be solved by simply buying an adjustable strap, but if you're looking at those and you're like, nah fam, these adjustable straps look whack. I want an aesthetic strap. I want to look good when taking photos. I'm gonna share a cheat code with you to figure out that if you're looking at one of the fixed length straps. I'm gonna zoom this out a little bit. Pretty simple, just take some string, put it around you, and measure it to about what you want. Then you take some scissors, boom, there it is. I want my camera to sit just above my waist right here, and that's just about 40 inches of string, which coincidentally is the length of the Monarch strap. So I will know now that if I bought this Monarch strap, it's gonna fit exactly where I want it. So a little cheat code for you there. One thing to keep in mind for wrist straps is they'll probably fit you, but you wanna keep in mind about how far they dangle off your wrist. So you have wrist straps that are just there. They're just one fixed length, and you don't have a cuffer. I don't know what you call it. You don't have this thing that will just slide right up and down like that, keeping it snug to you. Whereas if you don't have it, you can hold it right here. And I mean, commonly I just do that because it's comfortable, but you don't have it suctioned up against your wrist. But my personal favorite wrist strap is the Peak Design one. And it cinches right up.
I think that this is a really cool concept and design function. You just put it on, boom. You don't even have to adjust anything. And it's not like cutting off my circulation. It seems like it stops right at a good spot.
The Peak Design one is also very heavy duty, so you're gonna have it on your little 35 point and shoot, or you can put it on a heavier camera like a 5D Mark IV. Peak Design, man. They're killing it.
It's like grandma's strap, tasteful grandma's strap. I actually had a strap really similar to this that I picked off a thrift store camera, and now it's just like reincarnated in a new one. This is one of Cecilia's new strap. The company, not the person. I don't know anyone named Cecilia. Yeah, but I see these more as like film camera type strap or like small cameras. And if you want that film aesthetic, Cecilia's got you covered.
Some people like to wear their neck straps around their neck straight down, and then some people will go like this across their body. Some people will just do it on a shoulder like that. So as you consider those options, that's gonna affect the length of your strap. Because if you're doing crossbody on a fixed length strap, or this one's adjustable, but just picture it being fixed length, you're gonna want it a little longer if that's what you most often do. And if you wanna wear it around your neck, you're gonna want it like shorter, like, I don't know, it's really just a personal preference thing, and like all this can be solved, like I said, with an adjustable strap. You know, if it's sitting right here, that's good for my neck, but if I have it right here, maybe I want it to hang a little lower. Boom. And if I have it right here, maybe I want to bring it up a bit, so unhook it, cinch it up, clip it in. Easy as that when you have an adjustable strap. That didn't rhyme. So that covers the fit of neck straps and wrist straps, but then you have those outlier, I don't even know if you call them straps, like the outlier rigs. These harness style straps are a bit confusing to set up. I actually had to watch one of their videos to understand how to do it, but once it is very comfortable. It distributes the weight very well. It's adjustable in all the areas around it, so no matter your body type, it's gonna fit well, as long as you take the time to set it up beforehand. Oh, incognito.
See, like if I was actually rocking it like this, I would rock it throughout the city, you know?
Low key.
Yeah. Seems like it'll wear it nicely after time. Soften up a little bit, maybe change color.
What's the neck?
The neck seems to be like a kind of wax canvas, which is really nice. Has a little bit of padding in it, so it should be pretty comfortable.
So the material is another thing you really want to consider when choosing a strap, because it's going to affect how long the strap lasts, how the strap looks, the durability, if it'll change color over time. There's leather straps, there's leather and canvas straps, there's nylon webbing, there's climbing rope straps, cotton tape and neoprene, leather, and the Monarch strap is even made out of paracord. So leather is durable, but you have to be mindful about it getting wet. Getting leather wet is going to affect the properties of it over time and probably add some discoloration as well. Also keep in mind how thick it is. If it's thin, it's just going to be a little more malleable and probably not as durable as a thicker leather strap. But leather looks so good, and that's what most people worry about, so leather. The Monarch strap, which is the only strap we have that's actually made out of paracord, has a distinctive style, but is also rugged and very functional. You'll probably get comments on how cool your strap looks. Neoprene is what they make most wetsuits out of, so do the math. If your strap is made out of neoprene, it's gonna retain those same qualities as wetsuits. It's gonna last very long and retain flexibility and durability throughout varied temperatures and various conditions. What's up? It's Editing Kearns here, editing the current video you're watching right now. I wanted to make a clarification real quick. These IMO straps have neoprene at the bottom and cotton tape on this side. And I forgot to talk about cotton tape, but basically, if it gets wet, it's fine. And you might be like, Andrew, they say not to wear cotton when hiking because it gets rainy, blah, blah, blah. And that's just for insulation purposes. If this jacket got wet and it's made out of cotton, that's gonna be a bad day. But this strap, if it's made out of cotton and it gets wet, it's not keeping you warm. And on the neck side of the strap, it's gonna be neoprene, so it's not gonna be uncomfortable. And now back to the feature presentation. I find wool to be a bit annoying when it gets wet, but it's not a big deal. A lot of jackets are actually made out of wool, and when it gets wet, it just gets, I don't know, uncomfortable, but it's not gonna affect the properties of that material.
If climbing rope can hold a climber, it's gonna hold your camera.
Who makes that one?
Alex Honnold. Just kidding, he doesn't use rope. This is Topo design, Topo logo. I enjoy climbing, so I think it's kind of like a cool thing to have, like show up with the homies to the crag, just like whip out the strap. From a climber's perspective, I think it's pretty sick. Very niche kind of thing, but it also is very functional. Just simple.
If it can hold a human, it can hold a camera. Climbing rope is actually made out of nylon fibers, so if you're running a nylon strap, it's gonna be very strong and be able to withstand weight as well as durability. Wax canvas, it looks good, it's durable, and if it gets wet, you'll be fine. It is not impermeable, so if it's left soaked or wet for a long period of time, it's gonna become saturated. Boom. That sums up how to choose a camera strap. I hope these points helped engaging what you need to think about when choosing a camera strap. And you can check out the shopmoment.com website for a plethora of strap options. If you have questions regarding straps, feel free to hit us up or contact one of our gear guides. We'd be stoked to help you on that decision because it's a pretty big decision. As you can tell, there's a lot to consider and a lot of things you gotta know about straps. Anyways, deuces, that's it for this video, and
Go all the way.
Go all the way. Oh my god, I can almost see in those people's bedroom. Hey.
Yeah. Moment, we need the subs. We love, baby.
I'm riding around with some celebs today.
You're on the Moment channel, Erica.
I know.
What do you have to say for yourself?
you have to take this super seriously.
Follow me. Just kidding.
Definitely putting the handle in there.